Hey everybody, welcome to the Late Horror Show.
Welcome all you wonderful.
Here we go. We're talking today about Return of the Living Dead 2.
I was going to say, we just did Return of the Living Dead, but now we're doing 2.
We just did it.
Well,
We didn't. This was like a year ago.
oh God, more than a year ago, I think.
Yeah, maybe 2 years
It was
ago.
like 2 homes ago, I think.
Yeah, like 2 years ago. But yeah, Return of the Living
1980. I remember when this came out.
Yeah, 1988. This was a fantastic, fun romp. It's
It's a
not
little
as
bit different than the first one, though. And this one is almost like strictly comedy. It's not really played for scares at all. It's just strictly, I think...
strictly comedy.
Yeah, whereas the first one had some scares, had some gore. Not that this one doesn't either, but I think this one's just really wearing it on the sleeve. This is...
Oh, yeah.
We're just kidding around.
Oh, yeah. And it's funny. There's some parallels in this two thing, especially with the two actors we'll get into once we start rolling here, because we're,
Now the
going to
movie.
talk about it. But it's, this was not as good as the first one. I mean,
No,
come on.
but
The first
funny.
one's classic, but...
Fun to goof on. And
some
it'd
fun
probably be
stuff.
more fun if we watched it together. We always end up watching these movies separate and then getting together, but...
Yeah. But yeah, very enjoyable, cheesy 80s horror movie.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And I got some candy canes here.
They're stale. They're stale as all get out.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I bit into it, I felt like... it wasn't... There was no crunch. There
Ted
was
had a
no...
McDonald's fish sandwich before. So
Just one. Just a little,
So he's wondering why his peppermint candy cane tastes stale. Because there's some
You should have... Well, I was trying to freshen my breath
there's
for you.
fish remnants there. But
I'm not even sure if it's actually fish.
it might not be fish. McDonald's
Someone
fish.
asked me what my favorite kind of fish is, and I said minced.
Minced?
Yeah, like whatever's in the fish sticks, it says minced. That's my favorite.
A bunch of cut up and rolled up
Pieces
of
pieces
fish.
parts.
And,
Oh, look at that Lorimer motion pictures.
Lorimer
logo.
motion picture.
Lorimer.
Yeah, if you want to watch it along with us, I just pressed play 5 seconds ago.
Are you going to include it in the little TV screen like we used to?
No.
Ah, hell, then nobody
Can't
gonna watch it anyway.
Love the font.
But yeah, it's got a great new Blu-ray. Well,
does?
relatively new from
Yeah.
Scream Factory. They
Relatives.
loaded it up with extras. Even if you dig Part 3, that's got a decent Blu-ray as well. I've never seen Part 3. I know it's a little bit more serious. It's not the goofy, funny
I think
aspect.
part 3 is even better than 2, so it may be one we should hit. After, we got to always complete the series. I mean, come
Well,
on.
there's been a few more. There's been a couple more. I think there's 5 of them.
Is there?
I think so.
There's a Return of the Living Dead 4
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely.
and 5,
I believe so.
but no 6.
You got to keep up, man. You're not up on current events, man. Ooh, Michael Kenworthy as Jesse. Thor Van Lingen. You got to love a kid. They have a son. Let's name him Thor, honey.
Why not?
Why not?
Hopefully you're not hearing the candy cane moving around. Okay, so...
Probably his whole life he was this skinny little kid with arms, that big. And, what's his name? Thor. There used to be a kid like that in my high school, and we used to call him Zeus.
Oh, yeah?
He was just this tiny little skinny kid, and we called him Zeus. Zeus.
Oh, my gosh.
He was like a Greek god.
So the movie opens up, really.
This is sort of like the end of the first one. They're
I guess
transporting all of these tanks with this trioxin poison, these
Yeah.
corpses, and the military
Tar
is
Man,
leading them all
there's
away.
a bunch of tar mans in these drums.
It's the same drums from the first one. Then you got the one military
Same
guy.
drums as from Phantasm.
Yeah, oh yeah, same things. Those little guys will probably show
They're
up.
in there. Yeah.
And as usual, you got the one military guy, lighting up a J while he's driving.
I heard that they
That's what they do. Roll a fatty.
they trucked this thing right over to the set of the Phantasm movie and used them there.
Picked up those drums,
Picked them up and
dropped
brought them back over here.
brought them back in time to 1979 so they could reuse them in that movie.
Yeah.
Or no, maybe the sequel.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it came out around
Trying
that
to be
time.
a smart
89.
ass, but it's
right.
exactly what happened.
Yep.
Because they were both budgeted the same time,
Mm-hmm.
and they're trying to save money.
That's what they got to do. They got
I'm
to
a
save.
little
This wasn't
intoxicated.
even supposed to be a Return of the Living Dead movie. This was
It
supposed to be a
wasn't.
different movie, and the only way that this guy right here, this Ken Wiederhorn.
Oh yeah, point to
How
it.
would you like to
Ted.
go? How would you like to
Why
go
don't you
through
point
life
to
with,
it?
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
How would you like to go through a name Wiederhorn? And the only way you could get it made, I guess, is if he made it part of the series. So they had to, jazz it. Oh, look at this! The barrel fell off the truck into a sewer.
Yeah.
And now it's the next day.
Oh,
They didn't even know.
Boy.
They didn't
Yeah.
even know the drum fell off.
Boy,
Look at this. They didn't even film it in like a real development. It's still under construction.
Half built.
Like, hey, this isn't built yet. Can we just, film in some of these houses over
Well,
here?
you think there's no developments like that? I mean, why can't they put it in the movie?
They can.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. The long box. You remember the long boxes?
Ted is quite the storyteller. Yeah, I remember.
This
the
kid, his
long
name's
boxes.
Jesse. He's looking through his, he's looking at the bullies outside the window, admiring them.
Rick Springfield sung a song named Jesse.
Yeah, it's Jesse's girl.
Right.
That's what it's all about.
Oh.
And he pulled out a long box full of comics. Almost none of them were bagged and boarded. So
I got a long
as far
box.
as I'm concerned, this kid's a bloody savage.
Oh yeah.
If you're not putting him on boards,
No, he's just ripping him. And this dude looks like the kid. Okay, the young kid. What's his name? Jesse.
yeah,
Runs out to a couple of other
bigger
older kids.
yeah, a couple older
And
kids.
the one kid who's going to end up turning into a zombie a little
His
bit
name's
later.
Billy.
Billy looks like a grown man.
He looks like a greaser, man. He's got his hair slicked back. He's got a flannel on.
He looks like an oversized. He looks like a man.
The other kid almost looks like in Bill and Ted.
You
It
know?
almost looks like what Bill would look like as a kid.
Yeah. Okay.
And for a second, I wondered if it was him, but I realized that this movie kind of came out at the same time as Bill and Ted, almost.
Mm-hmm.
So there he is.
Okay,
So I guess these older kids want this younger kid who's, an annoying child actor, like is always present in these movies.
Right.
Not as annoying as What's His Nuts in Pet Cemetery, but
Cage. Gage.
yeah, whatever that. Yeah,
Cage?
whoever that actor was.
Cage. Gage.
That dude takes the cake for the most annoying child actor ever. I can't
Yeah.
even watch a movie with that kid in it.
Well, that's why they killed them off.
Best thing for him, really.
Yeah, kill
Best
him off
thing.
and, just let him do his thing.
Let him do his thing.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Sure as life's going well.
What?
Um,
His life isn't going well?
I don't know. I'm not his biographer.
I thought you had some inside information there on that.
No, not really. I want to know why these older kids want this little kid.
Yeah.
His name's Jesse.
Jesse was a girl.
They want him to be in their club.
I mean,
And all it cost
fan.
him was a issue of Spectacular Spider-Man.
Well, I don't know why. First of all, why the kid wants to be in a club with these two bullies.
Yeah, I mean,
Secondly-
these douche canoes.
Yeah, I mean, they're treating him like crap and telling him,
Hey, and their club is in the graveyard,
oh, that
the
might be-
mausoleum. I mean, okay, maybe that
Yeah.
part's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But then the kid's like, it's not really my kind of thing. I'm not really into the whole dead thing. I mean, really, this is not how kids talk. That irritates. Kids shouldn't be in movies. Like a movie like Goonies shouldn't even exist.
Oh, you're ridiculous.
When you were a kid, okay,
What is
Goonies
wrong
was
with
cool. You're like a 50-year-old
What
man
is
now. Can you
wrong
sit
with
there
you?
and watch the Goonies?
Yes!
You're
I watch
weird,
it
man.
every chance I get.
Well, man, there's something wrong with you.
I thought you had a heart of a child, a kid.
I do, but man, child actors are
But you're
annoying,
still
man.
a kid
They're annoying.
at heart.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
All the best movies don't have kids in them. Name me the greatest movie in the world.
Goonies, man.
Greatest movie of King Kong. No kids in that movie.
I can name some damn good movies.
You can't name one of the world's... Apocalypse Now. No kids.
Goonies.
No kids in that movie.
No shit, Sherlock.
You know?
It's not supposed to be about kids.
Suspiria. There are no kids in that movie.
Stand By Me.
Who watches that?
Goonies.
Who watches
Explorer,
that?
E.T.
Nobody watches
What?
these movies. These are movies that nobody cares about.
Nobody knows
E.T.
the sorrow.
This kid hides this
I
stinky
knew.
ass smelly alien in his house.
Nobody knows.
And the thing gets
the
drunk,
trouble.
drinking beer.
Well, I
being
give
a
it to
general
you.
nuisance.
Well, okay. So they
Oh
stumble.
yeah, they found the drum.
They find a drum that fell off of the truck, and somehow it's in the underneath the bridge in the sewer.
Like the
thing.
drainage pipe.
Yeah, so I don't know
I don't know
how
how it got in there.
Yeah, I don't know how it got in there, but they show, the face.
And they kind of open it up a little bit and it just goes, tss, and you see the corpse in there. And immediately
kids are
Jesse wants to.
coughing.
He's like, man, we got to call the army. The army's on here. And the kids don't want that, so they go and take him and put him in the mausoleum and lock him in there.
Yeah.
And then here's the saving grace of this whole movie,
Yeah,
man.
the
We get
van shows up and we get
what's his name? Ed and Joey. Ed and Joey and Brenda. Brenda played by Suzanne's. Is it Suzanne? Yeah, Suzanne Snyder. She was in Killer Clowns.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's not really big on. These guys are grave robbers.
And she don't have a big role in this movie.
No.
Well, she runs around a bit with
Just
them
to be a
later
cute
on,
redhead.
Yeah, I mean, oh boy, yeah. She was blonde in Killer Clowns, right?
Yeah, but that's okay, man. You get it in there. Clean those tonsils, Joey.
Oh my God.
But here's what I don't get. They're grave robbers, all
Right.
right? And these are the two characters from the original
They're
two actors.
Burke and Hare.
Yeah, a modern day Burke and Hare. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, geez.
I mean, but who's Robin
What,
Graves
Gibbons?
in the 1988?
Who's Robin?
Who's
Graves?
Robin Graves?
Oh, who's Robin?
Why?
Graves?
Why are they
Oh,
Robin
I
Graves?
thought you were talking about Robin Givens.
Robin Givens. I was ecstatic.
What the heck?
Why? Medical colleges don't need them.
Well, he gets.
He says people want the heads, but they have to be interred. You can't cheat. It has to be someone who's actually been
There's
dead.
an underground faction
Oh.
of individuals who want
Heads?
cadaver heads. Yes, even to this day, 2020.
Interesting. Is this all dark web kind of stuff?
Yeah,
You
the dark web.
where can I get a head?
There's Facebook group.
I want head. .com.
Don't.
Reminds me of this. Now look at this kid. They locked him in there. He's just fucking around. He's desecrating a grave.
Yeah. So the kid.
And I don't even think is he even trying to get out?
Well, did we even say young Jesse went in the mausoleum and he's locked in?
Yeah, they
and
locked
the other
him in.
two
Okay,
kids
maybe he's
are
trying to
gone.
get out the window. Okay. maybe.
Yeah, he pulled that out.
I'd have kept bashing into that door to break that stick.
He pulled the casket. Oh, and he
Oh!
falls right through
The
the.
coffin when he stands on it, trying to get out the glass.
Let's explain it. He's climbing up.
This is like the mausoleum, where the bodies are in the wall.
Yeah, pull the drawers out and
The drawers.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's climbing up to get to glass, the broken glass on the top.
Yeah.
Where I don't know how that would have worked out either. He would probably cut himself or get tetanus.
He's got tetanus already.
But he slipped and fell all the way through. I guess the mausoleum
coffin.
drawer. I guess isn't that
Yeah.
great? I wouldn't
Yeah, I don't
put
I don't
any
know.
stock into that mausoleum.
Yeah, maybe don't buy
or
stock in this
cemetery.
company because
But-
all those coffins are just going to go boom, boom.
Yeah,
boom,
they're
boom.
all just going to collapse.
and then the desiccated body comes. Oh, and look, so what's his name? Joey and Ed. They come in there. They're going to rob a grave.
Yeah.
That kid uses that opportunity to escape out the door.
Right.
So he runs away.
And he's a fast runner, Ted.
You know what? Yeah, I mean,
He's as fast as James at 15.
I'll tell you what. I would probably give him a good
Nobody-
run for his money for about 15 feet, and then that's it. You're done.
Yeah.
I'm a big guy. I'll give you the fastest 15 feet you've ever seen, and after that, forget it. If I ain't got you by then,
That's funny.
that's it. I'm done. Oh, hello.
Oh, and then we classic.
This is the 80s.
Classic 80s style. Jesse's sister played. What's her name?
Lucy.
Lucy.
Loose Lucy.
Loose Lucy. She's in the typical 80s house, but she's in her leotards and stuff watching.
In her lady tard.
Yeah, her lady card. Doing her aerobics.
Oh, yeah.
And on the TV are your typical aerobics.
Not much in the face department.
The face is fine.
Look at that face.
Oh well. Okay. No, I'm sorry. You're right.
All right.
I agree. I do
For
declare.
once, we agree on
I
a
do
female
declare.
in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, but you punch it off.
Oh yeah.
But,
the boys.
Oh,
these
here's
two
where
bullies.
they come back.
Is
yeah.
he taking a brick and hitting it?
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Billy.
Peppermint patty, guys. I mean, peppermint.
Peppermint thick.
Peppermint thick.
Now, he's going to release that trioxin gas. Here it comes. The red light's going. He's fucking with the buttons.
Yeah, the two kids are messing with the drum. And
What are they hoping
is
is going to happen? They're just going to open up and this dead body's going to come rolling out?
They're idiotic bullies.
But I mean, this is what kids do. This is why
They don't. That's who that kid looks like. He looks like a young Jaws from like the James Bond movies.
Oh God, with his braces.
Yeah.
Oh, there's all the gas. Oh,
I love how it comes out all green and blowing around, and they're coughing like.
You never find out what happens to the other kid. We do get to follow Billy throughout the rest of the taller of the two. The other kid, we never find out what happens to him.
Yeah, they never show him, do they?
Nope. His fate is left unfulfilled for us.
They don't say anything.
Nope. Oh, and look, now it's all getting through the whole goddamn cemetery.
You got me perplexed now. I never even. Why did that just pass me by?
These are the things I pay attention to, man. Character development and whatnot.
There's some stuff you'd pay attention to, huh?
I think just like the first movie, I think it's going to start raining. All that gas is going to seep into the ground, then we're going to party. You know another thing this movie doesn't have?
Not as hard as number one, but go ahead.
The first movie has such a kick-ass soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
All these old punk new wave bands. Here you just got, you got like an
There's
Anthrax
some.
song in here.
There's some.
But that's not nowhere near what.
Oh, no.
But both movies suffered from not. See, that's what happens when you use a bunch of songs like that from different artists. You can't get the rights when you put it out on home video, so they have to change all the songs.
Oh, yeah.
So now, like on Blu-ray, I think both movies are pretty much intact with the songs.
Yeah.
Maybe not 100%. I don't think the first one's 100%.
Yeah.
But I think this one might be.
Yeah, to guarantee the rights was always a big deal. Just like the Wonder Years. I mean, for the longest time.
Roll right. And that's what held that up for forever.
One of the greatest shows ever.
Never watched it. No. Probably not more than 2 episodes.
A lot wrong with you, but that's all right. So yeah, that smoke is just lingering.
Does the brother
around.
go to Vietnam?
In what?
In Wonder Years, the one that was in Pee-wee's Big Adventure, that annoying kid.
The brother?
Yeah. Does he go to Vietnam?
You want me to spoil it?
Yeah, spoil it, because I'm never going to watch it.
The brother doesn't go to Vietnam.
What?
But
the nerdy kid?
The brother's friend goes to Vietnam.
Why doesn't the annoying brother go to...
Well, there's a whole storyline, a whole arc with his brother. He's not the brightest bulb in the box,
Well, that's okay. They sent Pyle in Full Metal Jacket.
No, I know. But it's all about family and stuff, and
you're not helping me. I was kind of hoping he went to Nam.
He just could. He didn't make the cut. He had issues.
Pyle did, but
and
he
problems.
didn't.
But yeah.
Go figure.
So he got out of it, and he really wanted to go.
Yeah, that's right. He wanted to kill some gooks.
But he didn't go.
Oh, God. Someone's probably going to get me, man.
But...
Look at this. So now we're back to Ed and Joey. All he's doing is robbing the graves. And I like how he says, hey, kid, if you like this job, you're like, this job? This job? And I think he said that in the first movie, because where would they work in the first movie? It was like a medical supply house?
Yeah, medical supply house, yeah.
You know what we're missing, though?
And
Bert. Remember Bert? The guy, the boss?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish Bert was in this. Remember?
But it's awesome in here because they basically play kind of the same role in this movie as the first movie.
Yeah, he's Ed's the kind of the mentor. Joey's the new guy.
And Joey's going to...
They're grave robbers instead of working at a medical supply shop.
Joey's going to start doing the same thing because they're breathing in this smoke now, and they're going to get infected.
And that happens just like in the original, right?
Yeah, and slowly he starts to die.
Yes.
And you throughout the movie, just like in this one, you hear him. He's going, "Oh my God, it hurts."
Exactly the same thing.
Exactly the same.
Almost exactly the same.
It's like they filmed that first one, they filmed the second one, and said just act the same exact way. But
no direction at all. You guys already did this once, so just do it again.
But that's gonna be one. It's one of the better parts of the movie. I mean, his character and how he does that. Bringing back how the feel of the first one kind of makes you feel the same way in this one. So that's why it kind of worked. But
I just remember the eye chart that was hanging up in the first one, And if you actually put the letters, it was like Bert is a slave driver, but the letters are all.
Oh my God!
Oh man!
Totally.
Look,
we brought
Jesse,
that up because we did do a full commentary
we did.
on the original Return to Living Dead, which you can go back and check. Might have been a couple years ago.
Yeah, you might have to scroll down a little bit.
Halfway
to get to
in
it,
our YouTube,
yeah, I'd say it probably was.
venture here.
And Jesse here, he looks out the window and he
does.
sees Billy.
He looks right out the window
and sees that kid Billy and the other kid, kind of and pushing their bikes out.
But he finds a comic book. Was there any significance to that comic book?
It was the barrel. It showed some barrel opened up or something like that. It was a comic book that didn't even exist, as far as I know. And this is actually, I think, the same. This was it, Colonel Glover or whatever. Same guy from the. Matter of fact, he even says the same stuff.
Yeah.
A
lot of rehashing. Just like potatoes.
Rehash? I like hash.
Yeah, hash
You
is
like
good.
the smoke hash.
Yeah. Ooh, I almost choked on my peppermint stick.
Your peppermint
it's
stick.
Christmas time soon.
And what this little brat wants to do is he wants to call the army, man. He's trying to get a hold of the soldiers.
He wants to call the Army, the Navy, and the Marines, Ted.
What about the National Guard?
They're on break.
Oh, okay.
So,
wasn't he going to sneak out and there's a knock at the door, and then there's Bobby Briggs from Twin Peaks.
Yeah, Bobby Briggs.
Bobby Briggs, who would be joining Twin Peaks the next year.
Yes. And he's come to fix
the cable, man.
The cable. Because it's been out.
Is there still cable guys?
And I guess,
did you see the last episode of South Park?
No.
Oh man, were they making fun of cable guys?
Okay,
we're giving you that window like 12 to 5, and we'll be right there. Customer service is very important. Get right there, and then they go get their nails done. They go somewhere else, get something else. They finally get to the customer's house.
So they were showing what the cable guy was doing.
Yeah, instead, in that window, because nobody has cable anymore. So
yeah,
it was kind of funny.
You got love in the '80s out. Like this young kid, he comes, he's got to fix the cable. Because a teenager in regular clothes is going to come.
Well, he just graduated. He said, he recognizes her and says, "Oh yeah, I just graduated."
He's got no equipment with him. No.
He's got a tool belt.
Does he got a tool belt on?
Oh, I thought so. Maybe.
Oh, it says Tonka, right?
Tonka. Oh, that's not a bad looking mom. Take them glasses off. Let that hair down. Take those glasses off. Let that hair down a little bit. Fix her up. So
that's what you're digging.
Look at her. Look at her. She's not so bad. Take the glasses. Take the granny glasses off. Let that blonde hair down a little bit. Shake it out a little bit.
So the mom of Thor, Billy, the one infected,
better than the daughter on the other side.
Ted's got the hots for her.
I'd say the hots. I'm just saying,
No, you want her to take her glasses off and whip her hair around.
I'll have her whip her hair back. Maybe I just want to grab it.
If you want, I mean, she's got a big sweater covering up all the
and you know what's under that sweater.
Granny flaps.
There's tits the size of cantaloupes under there.
But they're wrinkled and sagging.
No. She's been keeping in shape.
So your fantasy's real particular.
I know what I like.
Yeah.
I got a type.
She got a mole on the upper left-hand side.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. The mole, that's all right. We can deal with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Madonna had a mole.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, or does, or whatever.
Oh, that's a woman who's got perfect breast.
Who's that?
Madonna. I'd say they're pretty much perfect.
Yeah, they could be about 3 sizes bigger, but...
Well, see, I guess we all got different tastes, but that's the perfect one. But anyways,
so he goes to visit Billy.
Yes, he does.
And Billy is sick, man. He's
thick as a dog.
And he tells him, "Don't you tell anybody about that barrel. Don't you tell anybody."
He's sick as a dog.
But
say,
sick as a dog. Say so.
Yeah.
Look at it. He actually prepares himself, man. Look, he's got a mask on. He's got goggles on. Everything. He's writing that phone number down.
He's got Googles on.
Barney Googles.
This is where Google started. The whole company name. He was a fan of He was a fan of. Oh yeah, here we go.
Tarman 2.
Yeah, which does not look as good as the first one at all.
No, the first Tarman looked the best.
They tried to
They should have got that same guy.
It's funny because you can tell they tried to outdo Tarman. Somewhat.
It's just different. I mean, I guess you have to have a Tarman.
Yeah, I mean, if we didn't have Tarman, we would look at this and go, "This is awesome."
But the first one was so awesome. That guy was so skinny, and they did it so well.
Yeah, it was almost like most of the body wasn't there.
Yep. Brain.
And this one, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna touch him and push him into the sewer,
Yeah, well,
into the water with you.
Yeah.
Now, son, you should get the hell out of that graveyard. Oh, there he falls just like a chick in all
Yeah,
the horror movies.
he's running through the cemetery, trying to get back home.
Gotta get back home.
Oh, I need my asthma inhaler.
You know, he's talking to himself.
I need my asthma inhaler.
Of course, man. Like in the Goonies, man. You gotta have an asthma inhaler.
Yeah, Goonies knows what real life's about.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I can't even watch. I can't even take that movie seriously anymore. You trying to tell me they go through
It's
all
a
that,
joke.
not one of those kids dies?
This is a joke.
You know what? That movie was on at
This
work
can't-
a while ago,
This
and
isn't real.
and the people I take care of were watching it,
Yeah.
and you know, there's sloth. All right.
Yeah.
There's this deformed, mentally deficient guy,
A character
and he's chained to a wall.
who becomes a superhero and saves the kids.
Let me tell you something. What were they trying to teach us back in the day? That it was okay to chain these people up to walls? You think they would make that movie if they remade the Goonies? Would Sloth be chained to a wall?
Sloth was being taken advantage of by his
What's there to
brother,
take advantage
his
of?
family.
Why didn't they just
His
dump him
brothers.
somewhere? Why did they even keep him around? How are they going to commit heists and
Because
stuff
Mama
with that thing?
cared for him.
I don't know.
And in some way the brothers did too, but they just
I don't think so.
didn't know what to do. They should have institutionalized him. But Sloth, you're reading deeper into this than it is.
Why did that character even need to be in this movie?
He became the superhero for those kids.
There ain't one kid that would have gone near him. Go find me some kids, those kids' age, and see if they go anywhere near that guy. Nobody would. Nobody.
You saw Chunk. Chunk befriended him.
That was before Chunk got a good look at his face, man. I bet if Chunk could have done things differently, he wouldn't have had to, bring that, 3-tooth grinning thing around.
I'm gonna Clockwork Orange you, man, and you're gonna watch this thing for 24 hours straight.
No! I've seen the error of my ways.
And every time you watch it thereafter, you're gonna be going. You're gonna go.
I'm gonna get sick. Well, yeah, I kind of get that reaction anyway.
No. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna have to do it the opposite. To where you love it.
No.
You'll ejaculate every time you see it.
Oh yikes!
You're gonna go like this every time you see that movie.
Pleasurable experience.
You'll go like this.
Oh, I love it. Let's watch it again.
Oh my god. So, yeah, Clockwork Oranging you. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna.
Man,
I need
just
a
don't get
weekend. That's all.
I just don't get it, man. And how come they're underground all that time and they can see? It'd be pitch black. Couldn't see your hand in front of your face. Okay, yeah, they got that little lantern, but they didn't have it at first. They found it with Chester Copperpot, and it's putting out a glow this big.
It's called lighting and cinematography.
Well, you know what? I'm just saying, that movie doesn't happen in real life.
Well,
King Kong, I can accept that.
you don't have.
There could be an island where there's still dinosaurs and shit like that.
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, let's just suppose for a moment that's true. But
you're killing me. You're killing me. Oh my god.
Oh god, we missed a whole bunch of movie here. Catch
us up.
As Jesse's running through the graveyard, the bodies are starting to rise from the grave, and it's some cool scenes.
Well, really
I do
cool
like
scenes.
scenes like that of bodies rising from the grave.
Yeah, me too. The body's rising.
Oh, here's Hotsy Totsy walking through the graveyard, wondering where Joey's at. Joey's in the mausoleum, taking rings off dead bodies.
She's awful cute in here.
She's not bad. She's not bad. I like, that shade of red. It just gets your attention.
Yeah, very quickly.
It's just something about that shade.
There's a particular zombie here that you're going to see right here, I believe, in the suit.
Mm-hmm.
Almost looks like the one from Children Shouldn't
Play with Dead Things.
Play with Dead Things.
Children Shouldn't Eat Dead Things. I like that movie. Children Shouldn't Eat Dead Things. Look at that.
Doesn't he? But anyway, she punches him right in the face.
Now that's actually pretty cool.
But they show him. They show a zombie like that a few times during the whole movie, and I'm like going, wait a second, they must have just kept reusing the character.
Maybe.
Jumping scene 5!
Well, yeah, because he's not dead. He's walking around.
Jumping scene 16! Oh,
this is where
they're starting to feel the...
Ed's talking about, what if somebody does this to you someday? Rob your grave. He's like, not me. I'm going to be cremated.
They're gonna be cremated.
They're gonna cremate me, and that's actually how he kills himself in the first one. He cremates himself.
Right? Yeah. That's.
Oh, the body in
kind
the
of a bit of
casket
trivia.
starts. Oh, now this is kind of cool. I like this.
If the head was way smaller, it would look like the Beetlejuice character. That's
Oh yeah, the
shrunken
little
head
guy. The little guy.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I like this. This the head is a little small though.
It is small
for the body.
Yeah.
But
this is
look
where
how
it's-
big the hand is compared to.
I know. But this is where it starts, man. This is where they start. Oh man!
I mean, but I do love that puppeteer puppet.
You like puppeteers?
Puppeting.
You
Whatever.
you
that
have
is.
a little fetish with puppets, don't you?
Oh, Muppets, puppets.
Yeah.
Miss Piggy's kind of hot.
You
let that hair down.
You don't even sleep in the same bed as your wife sometimes. You go in
yeah,
with the Miss Piggy puppet.
With the Miss Piggy puppet.
You got your own bedroom set up.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
She ain't so bad.
We
You know,
should
if you ever feel like going hogging.
We should show a little. We should show a little picture of your little red den.
That's my little red den with the red light.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're gonna escape the mausoleum. Look, they're joined arm in arm. But they've already been exposed, so it's a done deal. I don't know why
What?
Brenda wasn't exposed. I mean, she was there in the cemetery too, even though she waited in the car.
Yeah.
But evidently,
I guess the wind was not blowing that way.
this be you and me. If we're in the cemetery, I'd be like taking a stick and whacking it. You just have like a bag. You'd be like, you'd be Aunt Esther and all of them. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Aunt Esther from Sanford and Son.
Yeah, never mind. You don't know that show.
Aunt
Maybe the
Esther.
people that respond to our show might know it. Everybody else.
Aunt Esther and
But I think what the shit are we gonna do?
what the hell are we doing, man? Let's
Run!
get out of here.
Let's go that way.
I love the character.
Oh, look at they run past each other.
His girlfriend run right past the Joe and
And there's zombies coming. Look at this. Come on, let's go. God damn it, let's go. Isn't he getting down on his knees? Oh, God, we're going to die. We're going to die. Oh, get him.
That's the funny part. I'm
He's so
glad
great.
I'm glad they kept this kid. And that dude, what's his name again?
James Karen?
He's basically from 1948 on. You look at
He
his
just
IMDb,
died.
man.
So from 1948 to about 2018, non-stop work.
Non-stop. They say he was what they call in the business a workaholic.
He's kind of like Dick Miller, man. Just he's been in
Oh, yeah,
everything.
yeah. Good
You know,
comparison.
Dick Miller gets a movie made about him, but what about James Karen? He's been in everything.
Yeah.
You know,
I think Dick Miller's been in a lot more films that are
I mean, he's got a ton of movie credits there. A lot of TV, but a ton of
a lot of
movies,
TV.
too.
But Dick Miller was in all the classic '80s cheesy horror movies, though.
That guy, Dick Miller. That was a good documentary. Did you watch that?
Dick, I haven't watched it.
You should.
Yeah,
It's
in
cool.
my queue on Amazon.
Especially now that he's passed away and he can't be in cool shit anymore.
No, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So Jesse
Oh,
gets home from the graveyard.
right.
And he's trying to tell his sister that the dead are rising from the grave. We got to call the army. We got to do something. She takes his ass to his room and ties him in it. Look what she does.
She takes a cord and totally ties it so he can't get out.
Locks him in the damn room.
Not safe.
No.
Not safe
Look
at
at him.
all.
He's punching the door. F this S.
Meanwhile, what's their names? I can't even think of their names.
Well, Brenda, Joey, and Ed. Yeah, they're
Joey and Ed.
They're running
And
by.
Brenda, yeah.
This is actually Billy's house. Ed falls over the trash cans. We're not gonna make it. We're gonna die. Look, the zombie shit hasn't even happened yet. This is Billy's dad. He's coming out with a shotgun.
Right, right.
Now look at her. See,
He almost looks like
take those
Kramer.
glasses. Let that hair down a little bit.
Ted, you can have her. Okay.
No,
You dream
you're
about
gonna,
her.
you're gonna fight.
You dream about her tonight.
You're not gonna fight for her.
No, I'll take
not
the
gonna-
other one.
The guy with the shotgun?
No, Debbie.
Oh well, no, that goes without saying, man. All right, she's the hot one in the movie.
Heck, I'll even take
Oh, he likes to
his
play
sister.
with matches.
He's a pyromaniac.
Oh my god, what did he light on fire? What the hell did he light on fire to create all this smoke?
Ted, this is what Def Leppard did. This is where they made the... This is how they got the inspiration for the song.
This is what
It's a
song?
pyromaniac for the album. Pyromaniac.
You know there's not even any real drums on that record. Not one bit of real drums except the cymbal crashes.
Because of his one arm?
No, he didn't even lose his arm then. The fake drums.
Maybe that's why he lost his arm, so he can play more drums.
Yeah, he's like, what do I even need an arm for? I mean,
And he had an accident, and they said, you know what? Hey, you can start using and playing drums on the albums from now on.
They were gonna take one of his legs and attach it to where the arm was missing and try to do it that way, but he's like, nah, it's just too much bullshit. My insurance won't cover it.
Then he'd be limping.
He'd have to hop.
Well, I think the exciting part for him was the
exciting part. Let me hear the exciting part.
They told him this is an experiment for more people to start running sideways. So
hopping on one leg.
No, he'd have the leg, and then if he just tilted on his side, his arm,
he'd fall.
No.
Oh, you mean use the arm?
He'd use both legs.
Yeah, that would work.
Anyways, okay.
So Jesse sets a fire.
We've gone too far.
He sets a fire to cause the smoke alarm to go off.
Yeah.
So that his sister will open the door. He sneaks out, locks himself in his mom and dad's room, calls the army. He's gonna call the army dudes.
Yeah.
And
I think he gets cut off, don't he?
The phone line gets cut off, and he doesn't get to tell the colonel what's happened. And in the meantime,
the colonel's busy with Rambo. But anyways, go ahead.
Joey, Brenda, and Ed steal Tom, the cable guy's truck.
Yeah.
And they run over a zombie.
A lot of nerve.
Oh, and this is what they do. They hit the phone box when they're driving.
That's what they do.
And that's what cuts the phone off.
Yeah. Love those phone boxes.
See, I actually watched this about a week ago. We didn't do a show last week.
Yeah.
And I actually watched this about a week, so I'm trying to remember.
We almost quit.
Yeah. But then, we quit, we come back, we quit, we come back.
Yeah. But anyways, what were you saying?
I don't know. That was about it. Look at Ed. He's still dying. But they run this lady over. Oh, my God. We ran her over.
I'm not feeling too well. Oh, my God.
So,
these are some nice houses in this development.
Well, yeah. Once it's all fixed up,
what do you think they're going for? Like 198 maybe?
Oh, yeah. Nowadays, probably about 3-4.
You think?
And this nice. You're right. That does look kind of like Kramer. Oh, look at this bitch. She got worms coming out of her head. And she starts nibbling on his head.
She grabs the back of his head. She don't nibble. She takes a big chunk out of his scalp.
How? They're all coming now. Where do they all come from?
They're all coming from the cemetery.
But, I mean, they don't move very fast. And, she's eating his head.
What I don't get is
why do they
they're
have
zombies.
brains?
How do they got the strength, even revitalized with this disease or whatever, making people zombies? How does she have the strength to bite through a skull for the brains?
I don't know. That's one thing about you didn't see the Romero zombies, and they went for the soft flesh. They didn't have to eat brains.
There you go.
That was these movies that started that whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun.
Oh, absolutely.
But it makes no sense whatsoever.
No. I mean, I don't even know why they got to eat anyway. I mean, symbolically, I get it. Why
it's an urge.
But it's like, if you're actually trying to make sense out of this, why do they... I don't know.
And here's where they all come together in one house.
Come together as one.
I was thinking the Beatles. Come together, right?
It's a good one, too. I like it.
Over you.
Over me.
Over me.
Oh, remember he took that head at the mausoleum and put it in a bag?
Yeah, right.
Because that's what the head's coming back to life.
Over me.
Look, you see it moving in the bag.
Right. And I love his face is priceless. Oh no!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
He throws him.
Look, oh no! What's this?
He's like that one white, like the. What movie?
Oh my God!
See? In the teeth? Okay, he's holding the head up by the hair, and he puts his finger in the mouth, and it bites him.
Yes.
But it doesn't bite through his finger.
No.
So how the other lady bit through the skin? I know I'm digging deeper into this than I should, but...
I don't know.
But pretty good, image. I could tell it's kind of,
And that's the one that's talking sort of like Aunt Jemima there. Like, what's his nuts? Tom. He's going to stab it in the head with a screwdriver. Get that damn screwdriver out of my head.
It doesn't even work, though.
No. Because you can't, I guess.
I
thought if you destroyed the brain.
Not in these.
They're not following the Romero rules.
Not in these movies, yeah. Not in most zombie, but.
My God, they're all panicking.
Yeah.
The kid's just sitting there like nothing's going on. Whatever. Yeah.
He's going to take control.
Look at Ed. He's got his hands. He's praying to Jesus, Buddha, and Allah to get his ass out of this.
They were just as crazy in the first movie, man.
Oh!
See, that's the zombie again. He's the
like
same
that
kind
one.
of zombie. They'll show him a few times in this.
They there was like 6, and they just kept reusing them. Now, why can't he just rip his hair all the way off?
I don't know.
Jesse should bite him.
You should.
Give him maybe turn him back to human.
There's another movie where they only really used a handful of actors, and that's all they needed on the whole set. Other than when the army comes.
If I made a zombie movie, I'd make a reverse zombie movie where if we bite them, they turn back to human again.
Huh.
That's right.
Get bit by human saliva.
That's right. I'm going to make a fan fiction
film
type movie.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it Reverse Zombie.
Yeah, let's make a...
Sort of like Reverse Cowgirl, but it's going to be Reverse Zombie. And
let's make a Return of the Living Dead fan film.
That's right.
Make an Indiegogo.
We're going to start a whole big thing.
So...
I'm going to need about $80,000.
That's all it takes, really.
Yep, but it only costs about $650 to make the movie.
Don't say nothing.
The rest is for marketing.
Right.
And we're going to get some big name actors. We're going to get big people.
Yeah. We're going to get... I think Al Pacino talked to
me he's
about,
available these days.
He said it.
He ain't doing shit.
So you got a zombie? I'll play the zombie. Anyways. Okay,
This is going nowhere.
I don't know what we...
Look at these stupid ass zombies, man. Look at they all bust into the house.
They're all... See, there he is again.
Oh, good thing he's got a poker.
I would like to...
Oh! He's got a lot of strength for a dead
I'd like
dude.
that zombie to walk him up to the bedroom and like throw him on the bed.
Yeah.
If I was directing this,
throw him on
I
the
would have
bed.
thrown it. They're still doing aerobics.
While they're struggling, they hit the remote control for the TV, and the fight stops because the zombies even watching. All the zombies are watching the chick on TV.
Everybody turns and watches. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Who was that? Did you just see that zombie dude? Who was that? I bet you one of those actors that you're like, he looked Data from Star Trek Generations.
This was his first gig. He did this in between season 1 and 2.
That looked like him, man.
He did it between season 1 and 2. He needed the work.
Between 1 and 2, huh?
Yeah, because
he wasn't sure
because the guy that played Geordi needed a new banana clip.
Geordi LaForge.
Oh God!
I love Generation.
Oh God!
Ted,
there's some good
stop
episodes.
with your bad attitude in life.
I'm just saying.
Goonies, and now you're tearing apart Star Trek, The Next Generation.
Come on, look at that captain. Who puts that guy in charge?
Jean-Luc Picard was a badass. He was awesome.
Fist fight on top of a volcano. Kirk and Picard. Who wins?
Kirk.
Damn right.
But.
And then if Picard gets up, he's going to have Spock as his wingman to go give him that Vulcan neck pinch. Hey. And then Bones is going to come over and say he's dead, Jim.
Kirk is going to win out every time.
Damn right he's going to win.
Doesn't take away from how much I love Star Trek The Next Generation.
It does to me.
It's sad.
Even though I've watched it. I mean,
sad thing.
I don't hate it. Just I love the OG so much more.
Well, yeah.
You know? I mean, come on.
I love them both in different ways.
If you could spend a day with Patrick Stewart or a day with William Shatner, who do you pick?
Oh, God, William Shatner.
Damn right. See?
I mean...
See, I'm turning you. You're realizing now.
You're not turning me. I didn't say I didn't like it.
Star Trek did more in 3 seasons than Next Gen did in 7.
True.
Damn right.
That was a cool scene where they killed the zombie in the one house and up on the wall and stuck him in the wall.
Was it they used the poker?
Yeah.
I knew that poker was going to come in handy as soon as he had it. What are you spitting out, man?
Yeah, candy cane.
Oh shit! Look at Billy. We go over to Billy's house and he's shaking. He's in the death throes.
He's got the DTs.
He's all see
because he was doing the hero whiz.
Dead.
And the cokes.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go and eat his mother.
It was, jeez, that's terrible.
I know.
Yeah, you want to do that? Yeah. You want saddle flaps?
Dude, no, there's no flaps there, man.
Oh, this.
She's just wearing loose-fitting clothing, man.
Why do you think she's wearing those loose-fitting clothing?
Because, oh look, all the zombies are eating her husband.
And she screams, and they come after her.
Like, I wouldn't scream. Run back in the house, bitch.
You meet my little cab driver here?
That's right.
Yeah, he's
I thought I recognized him when I came in.
And what's the name? What's your name again? Pedro? No, Hahi Salam. He drives cabs.
Aziz.
he drives cabs in New York City. Oh, the little kid's gonna bite his mother's head.
She's gonna say, "Okay, man, go take a bite."
Oh,
Ooh.
That's so terrible. But yeah, he's
yeah. Our heroes, they need wheels, man, because they jacked up the van. They got no car.
They jacked it up.
So a couple doors down is what's
Flat
his name?
tires.
Doc something.
Doc Holliday.
Well, I don't know what his name. He's a doctor. I love.
This was the set of Tombstone.
They run into his garage.
Right.
And knock on his door, and he's like, "Shouldn't you be playing in traffic?" But I mean, they're in his house.
It's night.
And he's not even like acting like it's a big deal. He's he's got his corncob pipe. And
they're in the garage.
Yes, but still,
they're not.
If someone came into your adjoining garage and was banging on your door, you'd be like, "What are you doing? Get out of my garage!"
I'd take my machine gun at him.
That's right.
I go.
He's got a machine gun, and they're gonna.
That's why they call me Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh.
He's here in Cleveland. That's me.
Oh, I didn't know Cleveland had a machine gun.
I usually keep it on the down low, but I know nobody's watching, so I can let it loose.
That's right. Let loose. Oh, God, here's every dead person in the world.
I got the rhymes to stop time.
All you do is smoke weed and bust rhymes. All I do is smoke weed and bust rhymes.
Hey, when the deal came my way, I said, there ain't no way I'm passing that up.
That's right.
You know?
What kind of car is this they're driving? I don't know much about cars.
It's an Ethel.
Oh, I love it. They all pile into the car. They're explaining what's going on. They got to get to the emergency room.
They do.
And the zombies start busting through the door, and the doctor recognizes the guy. Howard, I'm sorry. They ran out of type A. Or something like that.
A patient that the doctor killed. He couldn't save. Yeah.
And what do they call the car? Cherry. I like that. They call it Cherry? Cherry.
Yeah, it's a nice red classic car.
It is, man. It's a pussy magnet. That's what
That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh man, there's always got to be one zombie on the hood.
And a garage door made out of fiberglass.
Yeah,
or foam.
I mean, without any
fiber foam glass.
Yeah, how do you smash right through with no, Oh, there's Billy eyeing him up in the car.
Billy Idol's on there.
Billy Idol, yeah. Didn't you see him? It's White Wedding.
I know Michael Jackson's here at the end.
Yeah, that's lame.
Huh?
You look at IMDb and one part says that it was completely improvised, but that the makeup took 3 hours.
No.
Well, if you put the guy's makeup on and made him look like Michael Jackson, then it's not completely improvised.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
Yeah,
and I mean, where did the hell did that jacket come from?
Well, maybe they made Well, he looks like Michael Jackson. No, yeah, that's true.
Thriller. What?
Jesus,
stupid ass video, stupid ass song.
Yeah, it's PYT, Pretty Young Thing.
Except for the part with Vincent Price, I don't even listen to it. And
it's a good song, man.
Oh, you drive around in your car and you bump that.
Because it's a thriller night.
No one listens to Michael Jackson.
No one's gonna catch me.
No one's listening to that.
And thrills of the sight because it's that.
There's still this zombie on the roof of the car.
Oh yeah, they couldn't.
And I
shake
think
him. It was like
he tried to stick his hand in the window, and they rolled it up and cut the hand off.
Yeah.
Look, Ed's getting choked with the severed hand. It's got a mind of its own. Ah, Jesus Christ!
Look at the hand!
Open the window! Look, he drops it. It's all playing with their crotches.
Look how big the inside of that car is.
It's huge. Oh God, look!
It makes me wonder: is that a real car that they're filming in?
Well, cars back then, man, they were big.
Well, that is.
You could fit 18 people in those cars.
18 people. Time to
Not
go
like
to the
now.
drive-in. Oh, geez.
Ooh. Oh, look, it grabbed his nutsack, I think.
The hands crawling all around the car, and just jumped right in.
and then the fingers, it's got to flip the bird.
Classic, flipping the finger. Because I've got a brain, and Matt told me to do that with the finger.
Oh, here's the doctor you want, man. He's got his flask.
Well, he's he's
Ed
got
and
a
Joey,
rough,
they're not feeling good.
that doctor's got a rough job, man. It's not
Man's
easy.
got to keep warm somehow.
It's not an easy job to keep. You know what I'm saying? It's tough.
Nah, how hard is it? Every time you got something wrong, they go in the back and look at that medical book.
You gotta think the stress.
They're always going, so what has this guy got?
It is funny that they go through WebMD.
Yeah. What does this guy got?
Same as us.
Yeah.
And just I could prescribe you some medication right now.
Prescribe.
Okay. Yeah.
Give me
amoxicillin.
something. I do. I need antibiotic, man. I got STDs, UTIs.
What the? You still got those?
Just the clap.
Oh, that's all.
From those Filipino hookers that we picked up that other day.
I'm not using that airline ever again. I mean, did you see what they had back there in the coach?
Well, that's why we fly first class when we go to the Philippines.
That's what they call first class?
Yeah. Well, I'm paying for it now.
I mean,
but...
where was the carpet? she had the carpet.
Not mine.
Remember?
Mine scorched the earth.
Remember Lupe? She had it. She had the carpet.
Yeah.
The other one had tile.
That's what you said you liked, man. You said you like to plant tomatoes in it and water the shit.
I asked her, do you have anybody with the linoleum? She said, we all carpet.
They're taken. Linoleum taken.
But that was back in coach, And
where's everybody at the hospital?
Where is
There's
everybody,
not one
period?
nurse. There's not one patient.
There's nobody.
I guess everyone's been evacuated. How did everybody get evacuated except these guys? There was no announcements, no...
I'd like to know if there was anything that was cut out of this movie.
I don't know.
Because, because you would think that there would be, maybe 5 minutes of, the military, evacuating...
Rounding people up.
The town or something like that.
Putting them in concentration camps.
Because, everybody's gone and stuff like that.
I remember the time the power went out.
It's missing.
And, and they all went around.
In real life?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they said, everybody, make sure you've got plenty of, bottled water, canned goods, all this. And
Oxycontin.
And they said, well, in the speaker, you heard someone say, well, I guess you probably should have done that already. Okay, well.
Oh, they're really dying.
Right, because he's checking their temperature and they're cold.
He's like, you know what?
They have no heartbeat.
He don't have a heartbeat.
What am I hitting back there?
The clown. Yeah, just be careful. No, don't move stuff on set.
Oh, for God's sake.
Don't
fuck with my levels.
Yeah, but right now they don't have heartbeat. I don't have a heart.
Oh,
what is that? Corey Hart, isn't it?
Oh,
or no, Don Johnson. Yeah.
Wasn't exactly what I was listening to back in the day.
It's this one hit wonder.
Ah. Who's going for the ride now? They taking Cherry.
Well, you really
and they're going to...
Yeah, that's the name of the car, Cherry.
And, we got Loose Lucy.
They're taking the hot one, Lucy.
She's the hot one? Okay.
She's better than
and
the
we
milk
got Tom.
What are you talking about?
Oh, no way.
Oh, God, you're nuts.
Listen, this girl right here don't know what the hell she's doing. You go give me Billy's
you know what
one,
she's doing?
She's good to go without a word
you know
to
what
say, and she knows all the tricks.
You know what Lucy's doing?
Nothing.
Aerobics. She's doing aerobics.
She don't know what she's doing, man. She don't know a nut from a hole in the ground.
She wears short shorts, and you could take your fingers and go, and they jiggle for hours.
Sorry, man. In the dark, all these women look the same.
You're terrible.
I know.
How do you know what you're doing in the dark?
I don't care. You just jab it. It doesn't even matter where it goes.
You just jab it. Oh.
It's so cool that nobody watches this. Nobody sits here for an hour and a half.
It's a good thing.
Because you think someone would say something in the comment, jabbing it?
Every now and then, somebody
jab
will
it any
say
which
something
way.
that, but
I just jab it any which way. It doesn't matter. Fuck, I don't care. As long as there's a little heat.
Oh my God. We've gone off the deep one.
They stop at the police station.
The police.
They're going to go get the police. There's nobody there. Yeah, the fuzz. The P-I-G. No. There's nobody in town except zombies.
Yeah.
Bobby
It's,
Briggs doesn't have any idea what he's going to do. But
They,
then
they passed the Halloween house.
they say, hey, let's go to Grandpa's house because Grandpa's loaded with weapons.
Yes.
And they get there, Grandpa's gone.
Doesn't it look
He
like
didn't
the
bother
Halloween
to-
house? It looks like the Laurie Strode's.
Oh, for God's sake, I don't remember. Guess it could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That house changes so many times, or the Myers house. I mean, it changes like every movie. Shit, the one movie, it looks like a goddamn Victorian mansion.
I think in the... Well, whatever. I'm not going to get in specifics of Halloween. I don't want to be contradicted. Are you watching right now?
Nobody's watching. Look, she gives him this little pissant pistol. Do you know how to use it?
Take this.
Yeah, you point it that way. I love how you hand him a gun. You click, click. I mean, everybody already just immediately knows how to use it.
Well, and the little kid actually he takes charge and he goes and gets more bullets. So
Yeah, she gives him a pistol. It's like, what am I going to shoot with this? A rabbit? You know, give me a rifle. I'd want a sawed-off shotgun is what I'd want.
What's with there's little antlers up on the wall. What's it from?
Because he killed him.
But what's
from a jackalope?
That's what it looked like it was from.
Fast as fast can be. You'll never catch me. Okay, yeah, take a pistol for close encounters. That's fine.
Look at the antique one.
Look at that one from like the days of pirates. I think
the
Errol
kid-
Flynn used that one.
Right? The kid sticks the gun down his pants.
Always seems to be
Perfect
the dumbest
spot to
thing
be-
in the world to
yeah.
me. Yeah, we're just going to stick this right down here by my kecks.
I'm going to make sure it's pointed right at my balls.
Right at my kecks.
My balls.
I like the feel of the cold steel against my balls.
Oh, what's that, a hard rod you got down there?
See, now,
What?
and Tom, he's trying to convince Brenda over here. Look, your man, he's going nowhere.
Yeah.
Just let's go over in the lounge for a minute.
Yeah. Oh, I get what you're saying.
They're dying, man. Look, they got rigor mortis. That's what he's going to say, man. Look at
Rigor
him.
mortis.
They got rigor mortis.
Yeah, rigor mortis is setting in.
Look, they got no reflexes. And this is just like, the original.
Just like the original,
Oh,
yeah.
we're dying.
Until they eventually
Makes
turn
me want to
into
see the
zombies.
first one again.
Yeah.
We did it. That was just a
first
fun
one
movie.
was so fun.
And there's that punk rock chick that's naked the whole movie.
Who's the one in the third?
Of course, you look at her now, man.
Who's the one in the third?
Oh.
Return of the Living Dead 3. She's got a big... Okay.
Big what?
A
big butt, like the lady in the third row of the church choir be having? Butt.
I'm trying to look real quick here. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
It's going to make your booty move.
But yeah, no.
What's he looking for? Jesse's going wandering off by himself.
He's going to get himself in trouble.
Oh, you know what? He's looking for a radio. Call for help.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's like a CB radio in here, is
I know.
there?
You know, that's another thing. Is he really going to know how to use that?
Well, he's a child actor,
they're-
so they know how to do everything. Come on, look at the Goonies. Look at that freaking marvel of physics and machinery that they make to open the stupid gate.
Yeah,
All right, now come on.
I know.
All right, that's almost something out of like the Little Rascals. But yet I could believe those kids could do it.
But this, he would have to. I mean, working.
Chicken drops the egg. Thing. Boop, boop.
Working.
Who does this?
Working the radio and stuff like that, and the scanners and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you got to pop in frequencies though, and you got to have it on the right channel, and you know.
I mean, you could turn it on, hit the button, help. Anybody there? Help. Maybe somebody.
But he's a kid. Oh, he shoots.
Look at that kid. Yeah, the zombie shows up in the radio room. I think it's just like the overhead speaker for the.
This is the same guy that I thought they jabbed up on the wall.
Oh, is it?
He seems to be everywhere. That's why I said I think they took him down and reused him for the scene.
So what happens here? Jesse, he pops a cap in his ass, and the gun fly out of his hand? How's that kid popping off caps and it's not the recoil's not knocking that kid on his ass?
Because he's a rapper. He's Eminem. This is a young Eminem.
Oh, so he knows how to...
He pops a cap. Yeah, he knows how to pop a cap in your ass.
Pop a cap in your ass.
Yeah. Remember, this was his first one.
Remember the ashtrays by the elevators?
Right before 8 Mile.
Remember the good old days when there were ashtrays by the elevators?
Right? Yeah. So disgusting.
I'm going to smoke on the elevator.
I'm going to smoke it up. This is good on my throat.
Elevator's not coming down.
My throat feels so smooth.
Oh, that's right.
It's so refreshing. It'll get rid of my phlegm.
Yeah. Yes, it clears up the phlegm real well.
It's menthol.
Oh, no.
It's used to soothe.
Well, you know, if you don't have a mint, at least you can have a menthol cigarette.
Oh my God! Just talking like
Check that shit out.
What? Oh.
The elevator opens up. Out
Yes.
pops Tom with the shotgun, or no, Lucy with a shotgun.
Lucy.
Blows this zombie in half, and that's what gave the movie an R rating right there. Just that. Because the movie is actually pretty tame.
Right.
I don't even think there's a swear word in it, really.
No.
Or at least nothing, that's not PG.
Right.
But I love it. The legs are walking around. The guy's wanting his legs back. That is kind of cool. I like how they did that.
No, it's a cool effect. I mean,
I dig it. Oh, turn the safety off, you dumbass. There you go. Shot him in the chest. How about the head?
Shoot him in the... Well, it doesn't matter if you shoot him in the head.
What if you
Not in this movie.
stomp on their head and turn it to jelly?
How did they do this? This is...
The guy could walk on his hands.
Was this just a... How did they do that? They just show half the body and the dude walking on his two hands. Unless it was...
Maybe they probably filmed it from an angle where you couldn't see the rest of his body or something.
You think they green screened that?
No, I don't think they green screened it.
It was like a magical effect, like from a magician's point of view.
Would they leave a gas valve just like that?
Just to go like this?
For the kid to just open up and blow steam at this guy?
Yeah.
There's a lot of Deus Ex Machina in this movie here. Oh,
It was it's used in hospitals for anybody who wanted to burn themselves to come up and
I could use it at my place sometimes. Someone's bothering me. Get away!
They must put a lot of money. Oh, what did they do? What was the 50? They put $50,000 into what did they put into alone?
The electrical. The electric shock things when we get to that.
Yeah, artwork.
Oh, look, she's like, screw this. I'm taking him to a real doctor.
Oh, Debbie.
You're a quack. I'm taking him. You're like, bitch, you ain't going nowhere.
You think this is just love talking?
Yes, she doesn't trust. Look at, he looks like Fred Sanford. Ma arthritis. Ma arthritis.
I love how what's his name again?
James Karen?
No, in here. What's his name?
Ed.
The old man. I like how he hits the doctor first of all, but he's going with Debbie and what's his...
Yeah, wait for me. She doesn't want to take him.
No. He just goes, I'm coming! And
I'm coming too!
He dives into the back seat, yeah. In the cherry.
Into cherry.
Hot cherry.
Oh, look. Hey, you bitches. They all left without him.
That's our vehicle!
Well, that's when you go grab a bambalance.
It's the motherfucking bambalance.
Give me a motherfucking bambalance. Hopefully the keys are inside, Tom.
Oh. So
give me a motherfucking bambalance.
Oh. Didn't that happen in here? Did it already happen and I missed it? Where one of the zombies talk on the...
No, not yet.
Not yet?
I know,
okay.
And it's reminiscent of the first
one.
movie. Yep, I know exactly the part you're talking about.
Was way better in the first one. But I mean, that classic scene in the first movie when one of the zombies goes in the ambulance and he goes,
Send more cops.
Yeah.
There's kind of a scene in this. Oh, here's some soldiers. I guess they're left over in town, man. I guess they just evacuated everybody, and now they're going to loot.
Yeah, but and they're not going to do anything. They're not going to help them or nothing.
Why are they pulling a gun on her? Have there been any zombies driving cars? Oh, they're going to recognize that.
Well,
man.
they see these two. They see what's their names again?
Ed.
I keep asking.
You got it right in front of you, man.
I don't have it in front of me.
I like the other movies they show up there on IMDb. Let's see. Any other good ones? There's Return of the Living Dead. Here's another one. Yeah, see?
Yeah, which one's it? This is like 4 and 5?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. They look lame.
Are they even...
They're part of the series, but...
Is it comedic
I think starting with 3, they don't really get comedic anymore. So.
Return of the Living Dead Necropolis. What the hell?
Necropolis.
It's got a 3.3 rating, Ted.
Out of how many? 10?
Action, comedy, horror.
It ain't looking like my kind of movie.
You gotta be kidding me.
It ain't looking like
I wonder if Debbie reprises her role.
I'm not seeing anybody.
Amy Lynn Chadwick. Oh. Corey Hardrick.
Hey, you got Peter Coyote.
Really? Well, that don't look promising at all.
Like when it's IMDb, if you don't even see a picture of the person there, it's like it's never a good sign.
No. Oh, boy. How terrible. Oh. So the old guy finally turned, and he's
zombie.
they're zombies, man.
He's eating one of them soldiers.
Yep. And they
Poor
just fly
Ed.
off. Poor Debbie.
I know.
You can't waste
I'd like
that.
to take her home, man.
Yeah, like a present.
Yeah.
For myself.
Exactly.
Because
early Christmas present for Daddy.
Little Christmas present.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you.
Mm-hmm.
That and a box of chocolates.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh. They're always eating the back of the head. Suzette's pets.
I like this scene where they show Suzette's pets.
Oh, for all you animal lovers out there.
Oh, God.
They're eating all the animals at the pet shop.
Yeah, they got the birds, the dogs, the cats.
Snakes, fish.
Yeah.
Chinchillas.
And all brains.
All the brains, man. Snapping the mice, just eating the heads.
Oh, jeez.
The puppies.
Pretty disturbing.
Eating the puppies' brains.
Oh, that's terrible.
Kittens.
That wouldn't go on today.
It'd be the first thing I'd eat if I was a zombie.
Oh,
I'd go after all the puppies.
Oh, Ted. Come on.
I had a lady at work ask, one of my ladies I take care of, she asked me if I like...
See the guy run after the dog.
Yep. She asked me if I like cats, and I said, I love them between 2 slices of bread.
You're awful.
Oh, man, he didn't even hit that guy that hard.
I know, and he went flying like 5 feet.
So Tom in the ambulance hits one of these zombies.
Ambulance?
With the bambulance, hits him into a billboard.
He does.
And we see the electricity.
Ooh, that blue
This
electricity.
is what will kill him. And that electricity, what you were saying, was all hand-drawn later. And $50,000 to do that?
Especially the ending scene where they get that.
Well, there was a lot of it.
Yeah, that was all hand-drawn on, like, each individual cell, movie cell,
on
as
the
they were
actual
going.
film.
So, yeah, the film itself.
Weird.
Yeah. I guess.
What were they all digging in? What kind of dumpster, man? That guy looks like he's got a bong.
I know. Why are they all in the dumpster?
Oh, looking for brains.
Was it a medical facility?
Maybe. I know I saw Billy walk by. Oh, man, Joey, he's still fucked up.
Yeah, he's still going, oh,
baby,
man, baby, I
man.
love you, man.
I want to eat your brain.
So I don't think technically he was dead yet. Because
not yet.
Yeah.
It died
there he
before.
goes.
Yeah, it's coming.
There he goes. No, he's dead.
Yeah, now
he's dead.
He's dead for sure.
Now he's alive.
Boy, it doesn't take no time.
No. Well,
I mean, there's not even like a...
It's dead regeneration.
I guess. I mean, it's just...
What was it just?
I don't know, just like that.
Just like that?
Like you don't, like not even like a minute.
No.
Just you're immediately up.
Oh, and she starts running.
What is this, a church? I think they run into a church.
Yeah, church steeple.
I love you, baby. I just want to eat your brain. Look how fast he can run. The rigor mortis is gone now.
He's flexible. See, there's another one.
Hell! What the hell? He's about to bite her fingers. Now, see, that's cool. Rips the jaw right off.
It looks like something
pretty
you get,
fake, but
yeah, it's something you get at Spirit Halloween. You know what I mean?
When I said pretty fake, yep, you called it.
Exactly, Spirit Halloween. But she runs into and he's right after her, man.
Well, call on the power of Christ.
Because it's going to compel you.
The power of Christ
compels you.
Well, I mean, you're in the house of God, so nothing bad can happen, right?
Right.
I mean, unless, you're a kid and, you're getting...
There's Ted. There's... He's running. He's taking... she falls for it really, really easy. Oh, my gosh. She's
See, look, I like her shoulders.
Steps.
But she's just going to give in to him.
Let's just sit for a second. I want to see this.
All right. Oh, baby, I love you. I just want to lick your brains.
Baby, I love your ways.
And she just says, okay.
Oh, yeah. Like, baby.
Like, go ahead, eat me.
Yeah, like she gives in. Yeah.
Look, she's enjoying it. She's like, this is cool.
The look that she had
but it's not like she gets to turn into a zombie. She's going to be dead.
The look she had when he bit into her brain was like, oh, hey.
Hey,
this
not
feels
bad.
Pretty good.
I'm liking it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So...
Look, they don't even give anybody else a chance to get out, man. They put some razor wire across the bridge when they're trying to get out of town.
Yeah, they're in the ambulance trying to get away.
And I think, a ton of soldiers right there just going to open fire. The zombies aren't driving cars.
I know.
And they don't even, give a warning shot. Hey, who's in there? No, it's just...
They just start shooting. and they try to warn them, hey, we're okay. Everything's fine.
All right. this whole vehicle would have blown up already.
Or at least the radiator.
It got riddled with bullets.
One bullet goes in the radiator, Ted.
It's gone.
It's done. One bullet.
And you saw him bouncing all over.
But that's in every movie.
I know.
They do this in every movie.
See? That's what I do, you know. When I'm in an altercation on the road, man, I just pull out my piece and pop.
Continuity.
One cap.
Continuity.
One cap in the radiator. You're done.
Yeah.
Either that or I blow out the tires.
Hey, Ted, I feel like I'm at a carnival.
Woo.
Is this how it feels? Is this how it feels?
Pretty much. What's this guy got? Here's a zombie walking by.
Oh,
He's
this
got
is
a
the
couple
guy.
of jars.
Isn't this the guy that does it? Yeah. What does he say? Oh my God, he's got no choppers.
Oh yeah, because the kid, he's in the ambulance. He's on the radio, and where should we go? What should we do? The zombie. Yeah, just like in the
back to the
come to the hospital. And the doc gets the idea to ask him who the president is, and I think he says something like Herbert Hoover or something like that, or something, some old president.
And he goes, yeah. Yep. The old doctor.
But I think he's got a jar with like brains in it.
The doctor?
Yeah, no, the zombie that just said,
"Come back
to the hospital."
Yeah, he was walking with
Shouldn't the ambulance have ambulance on the spelled backwards on it?
This is where they get the idea to coax them all, like the little Pied Piper of Hamlin. Yeah. Let's bring him to the meat packing plant.
The what plant?
Meat packaging plant. Where they're going to
the meat packing.
Isn't that what it is?
You said meat packing.
You said packing some meat.
Packing. Yeah, we're gonna pack some meat in there.
Dogs. Wieners and dogs.
Oh God, more soldiers. Hey, that's what's his nuts from X-Files?
Yeah.
Skinner.
Yeah, this was his first role.
Skinner.
Whenever we see him in a movie like this from the 80s, we always go, that's his first role.
That's right. That almost looked like Ken Foree next to him.
It is Ken Foree.
My God, I knew I loved this movie. It's Ken
Foree. That's where he got the role.
That's the Candy Man.
That's the Candy Man.
Pop.
That's the McFarlane, man.
Look at it. They're just mowing them all down. There's no blood. Nothing's coming apart.
But because you got to electrocute them, it's not going to help very much.
Why, man? Can't you just like blow their legs off?
Skinner and Candyman go, this ain't happening. Let's get the hell out of here.
I wouldn't even stuck around to shoot him. Let's just get in a Jeep and drive.
Yeah, let's get out of here, man.
What's this punk kid see? I don't know
what's he even doing off on his own.
He's always into some hijinks. That's what I said. Child actors are annoying. They shouldn't even be in movies. Kids shouldn't even be in movies.
Oh, come on.
I don't think
Gotta start somewhere.
I don't think I hardly own any movies that have
Different Strokes, different folks.
Okay, Different Strokes was a good show. TV's okay.
Oh, the kid sees a Jeep full of zombies
driving. Oh, he thinks it's soldiers, but it was zombies.
Driving a Jeep. They're able to brake.
So I guess they are able to drive. There you go.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm proven wrong once in a row.
Yeah, they can drive.
Yeah, buddy, you better tear ass.
I mean, they can't steer very well, but...
No. Oh, look, meat packing. That's where Dino likes to hang out.
What's it called? What is it, meat packaging?
No, meat packing.
Okay, so
See, they got an idea. Look, beef brains.
Beef brains, Ted.
It's like beefaroni.
Why does it say beef brains?
And why is it written in magic marker? Wouldn't the box be like pre-printed? Someone had to take a marker.
So what other kind of brains would there be?
Pig brains.
Yeah,
sheep brains.
Well, that would be
pork brains. Pork brains.
Lamb chop brains.
Lamb brains.
Chicken brains.
I don't know if there would be much. How do you harvest that?
Yeah, it'd be tiny.
Those are in the chicken nuggets.
Oh God.
That's the giblets and the brains and
the giblets.
Lips, tails, and peckers and
gizzards.
My mom likes to eat that potted meat.
Oh.
You buy it at the store. It's like 35 cents a can. She'll spread it on crackers and stuff. And I always quote that line in Sling Blade to her, like, that's just made out of lips, tails, and peckers.
What kind of meat's in there for 35 cents?
It's just all the leftover parts mushed together.
Oh, I don't want to think about it.
Yeah. Lips taste, and she's just like, it tastes pretty good to me. It's a little loud.
Oh, man. Okay, so they got the box of beef brains.
And they're like, like you said, like the Pied Piper, they're driving in a meat packing truck and just hucking the brains out the window.
I like the one dude tripped and fell, and you could tell it was for real.
Yeah. And they're just trying to build their way up to. I guess they got a plan since they saw that one get electrocuted, and that seemed to do the damn trick. Let's see what this does. Ew, this one's got shit hanging all over his face. Oh, there's Billy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they keep
nothing wrong with this brain.
You know, it's funny how for some reason they decided to make Billy the kid like smart.
Billy the kid. He's the smart one.
Yeah, Billy the kid. But you know what I mean? They tried to make him smart. And he knew what he was doing and stuff, you know. Like the leader of all these dimwits.
Of course, because this is one of those movies where the kid is the hero. The kid figures things out, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, there you go, man.
But they've coaxed them all into this area. They got a fence. They're going to close it up.
Yeah, good thing he planned all this ahead of time, so now we know that the gate's going to close in time.
And going to try to electrocute them all.
Yeah, see, we'll get everything ready and then let them back in.
This kid's not phased at all.
No, I mean, I'd be... my underwear would have shit in it. All right? I'm sorry. And anybody who says they wouldn't is a goddamn liar.
Well, you got to give it... These zombies don't look too scary.
Okay, yes, but in big, vast hordes like that,
it's almost,
you're in trouble.
It's almost like Frighteners. It's like... although Frighteners was a little bit... Those characters were a little more scary looking.
Frighteners? What are you talking about, Frighteners? There's one with Michael J. Fox.
I know.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about just like effects and stuff like that. Like how the actual monsters look.
There are no zombies in that movie.
I know.
Unless you were talking about Dead Alive. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm just talking
trash.
Characters. Characters. I don't know what I'm talking
about. Why are you talking trash, boy? Trash.
I ate some cream of mushroom soup. It's not sitting well.
I don't eat mushrooms, man. Grows between people's toes. No way.
Mushrooms.
Yeah, fungus. Grows between people's toes. They're related. Mushrooms and the fungus that grows between people's toes are related. That's why I don't eat,
You got
lobsters.
fungus growing between your toes?
No, I do not, but some people do.
Do they?
Absolutely.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What do you think they use tough actin tenactin for?
Yeah, athletes' feet and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're related. They're in the same...
got fungus like between your cocks and balls, right?
Well, between my thigh and my balls.
What do they do for that?
Honey. I put honey in there because bacteria and stuff can't grow in honey.
Seriously?
Yeah, I just slathered it in there.
For bacteria like 2 weeks can't grow in honey?
No, honey never goes bad. Did you know that?
I'm gonna...
Seriously, did you know that? Honey never goes bad.
Yeah, I'm going to down a pot of honey.
That's right. They found honey in the pyramids. Stir it up, liquefy it again. Still good to eat.
Put it on toast?
Biscuits, whatever you want.
Is that what the Egyptians did?
That's right. They used to pour it on biscuits. They called it shit on a shingle.
Honey?
And gravy. They would use sausage gravy. They used cat gravy. Yeah, they call it shit on a shingle. Oh, yeah, see, you're right. Billy, he's a smart one. He figures out to climb over the fence.
He's got lots of emotions.
Look at his hair. His hair's all screwed up now.
It's part of the effect,
But what our heroes are doing is putting unhooking all the electrical wires, putting them into the puddles, and putting brains there. And these asshole zombies get in a little bit before they're ready. Yeah, we got to lead them all in.
Pardon me.
But this was kind of a good idea. I mean,
no, it is.
I don't think it's the kind of idea these people would have. Maybe the doctor could have figured it out.
If you've got to electrocute him, this.
He left the walkie-talkie behind because the doc is the one that's supposed to flip the switch.
And the good thing is, they're running pretty good, but
yeah, these aren't like the Romero zombies, man. They move too fast.
Oh yeah. These are more like 28 days later.
Oh, God, yeah. Them things were tearing ass.
Yeah, those were actually,
Well, those weren't really zombies. Those were people that had
infected, virus infected, yeah.
Virus, yeah. Those are not zombies.
Did you see that one dude, like, moving about in the back?
That's right. Moving about. I'm moving about. Look, they're picking up all the brains. Now the whole plan's not going to work.
Moving about.
I'm moving.
That's a Billy Joel song, right?
I don't know. The only good Billy Joel song is a recorded over
about.
Billy Joel song.
Really? You don't like Billy Joel?
Does anybody?
Yeah, he's got some good songs.
Name 5.
You can't. I'm a piano man.
Okay. That's 1.
Isn't that Elton John? Hey, girls, I'm the piano man.
But go figure. I like Elton John, but I don't really like...
No, that is Billy Joel. Because we're all in the mood for a memory or a melody or something like that.
You know what irritates me about him?
Right.
He'll be on... if you have like Sirius XM radio, he'll be on the Beatles channel sometime, and he'll talk about like his favorite, like a favorite album, Beatles album, and he'll play little bits and sing, and he sings it horribly.
Billy Joel?
Yes. Like, I realize it's not, like, backed up with a whole band and everything.
Billy Joel, he's a great songwriter and lyricist. And
he is, huh?
And when it comes to being live...
he's written so many great songs you can't name 5 of them.
He's as good as the old lady in here.
I mean, not for me. I don't swing, that way. I kind of go the other way. But, whatever.
But when it comes to live, he doesn't got
you've been there? You've
great
seen him
live voice.
You think so?
What the?
I wouldn't hit a dead dog in the ass with him, personally. But
it's not Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, please. You hear that guy's new song? What a hunk of crap that was.
Oh, really?
The guy's like 88 years old. I mean, why don't you just enjoy your life, sit home, play Nintendo or something?
He likes to... Sharon Osbourne keeps him going.
I mean, you got more money than you'll ever need.
Well, we're coming up to end here. Let's get this...
Oh, so they're stuck in the truck. The heroes are stuck in the truck.
They are.
Jackass left the walkie-talkie because the zombies were coming at him. So they can't let Doc know to start the electricity up.
They can't.
There is a tiny little window in this truck.
There is.
And unfortunately, the kid, Jesse, is the only one that can fit through it.
He does.
So he's got to go start the car up. And evidently, in one go, he's going to know how to drive stick shift.
He does, yeah.
Look at this. He put air in gear, and look, now he knows how to drive stick.
Yep. Well... What's his name?
Took me 2 weeks to learn, but he knows first try.
What's his Cox is teaching him and telling him how to do it.
Oh, okay. He knows to let the clutch up nice and easy, and okay, you'd have to shift it in a second gear at some point, probably, depending on how fast you're going.
Well, it looks like he's still just slowly going into first gear. Well,
oh, please, yes, run Billy over.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
He runs Billy over. That was good.
And look at the Doc. What the hell?
Oh. And they crash right through whatever that is.
All these zombies are going to get in this building.
Wait.
Hey, Doc, turn on the juice.
I thought they, why didn't they electrocute him yet?
Because they weren't able to tell Doc to turn on the juice to fire it up.
Oh, that's right.
They had to turn it off.
That's right. Doc.
Look at this kid, man.
The kid's still ain't dead. They got to electrocute him.
I'll be like, give me back my comic book. I'm going to fuck you up.
Oh.
Billy.
Well, Billy's... Oh, boy.
Oh, is he talking to him now? What does he say?
I guess he can speak.
Yeah, this one can speak. They're banging on the door. Look at they're using weapons.
I know, hitting the back.
They have rudimentary weapons. I mean, look at this is ridiculous.
Well, Billy's got a hold of Jesse.
He's gonna have braces the rest of his life.
I guess, but they'll get more rotted and rusting.
Yes. Oh, it's a good thing there was a tool bag sitting there because now you could stab him with that. Is kind of cool.
Right through the throat.
I did that to a kid in 3rd grade one time.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No, but you know what I did?
Your enemy.
You remember like how they take away, your pencil and give me my pencil, give me my pencil,
yeah.
And they throw it to me, and then I'm gonna toss it, and it goes right in the kid's eye, blind.
No.
Yep. And then a couple of years later, in like 5th grade, I'm thinking, kid's late to school, late to class, pull his chair out from underneath him, boom, fall down, breaks his back. He's in a wheelchair the rest of his life.
Oh, you're terrible.
No, he's in high school. He's going down the hall like this. Thanks, Workman. The kid with one eye is pushing him. The only thing I said to him was, well, at least you get to park closer to school now. You won't be tardy.
How is any of that funny?
Why are you laughing then? Because he's in the wheelchair.
How is any of that funny? And I'm like, no, I shouldn't be laughing. Shame on me. That was terrible.
You get to park closer to the school now. You won't be tardy.
Finally, they hit the electricity.
Yeah, they're all dancing. Oh, here comes the Michael Jackson one, just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Look at them, and they're all... This is what the director said. You're all going to be getting shocked by lightning. Just go like this. Oh, now that was cool.
Yeah, electricity goes right through
the
one ear and
ears.
out the other.
That's kind of like me, man. Did the Michael Jackson one show up yet?
I don't know.
And while that's all going on, man, Loose Lucy and Tom are going to, swap spit.
Yeah, they're making out in the back of the van.
Because that's what you do when you're...
Think it may be ended, your life,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't settle for a kiss if I thought I was going to die. I'd be like, okay, let me get in the ass.
Yeah, they shouldn't be working it like so slowly.
That's right,
you
man.
know.
Well, look, do this for about half an hour, guys. We got to get a lot of takes.
I know. The electricity did go on for quite a while.
It did, man. We just got to get rid of this Billy fuck.
Well, he's going to.
What is that? The
Billy is
Transformers
fighting with
or whatever?
Jesse, and
Doc's
Doc's
no,
gonna
he's not going to waste that hooch.
he's going to knock him on the head. Yeah.
He is going to waste that hooch. Ha ha!
But it doesn't phase the kid. He's got superpowers.
Pushed him right into the electricity.
So Billy's dead. He's electrocuted.
Thank goodness, man. That was one kid I could live without.
They should let him stay up there and just... Well, I guess some of them are burning. Kind of like a barbecue.
Yeah. What's cooking? How do you like your ribs? Well done.
What time?
There he is. Look at this Michael J. It's so stupid.
Did you see him, Ted? He just ran into frame.
I know. Like, quick, just go run out there.
He ran into frame.
Look, he even had the white socks and the loafers and everything.
Michael Jackson ran into frame and got electrocuted.
That's what Michael does, man. It's
great direction.
It's wacko jacko.
Great direction.
And the guy who made it, that Wiederhorn.
Yeah, Wiederhorn.
He really is not. I was reading. It was kind of interesting that he was really not a fan of horror movies. Yeah. But he had this one. But sometimes that's kind of like the gateway into
gateway
movies.
drug. Yeah.
And after this movie, that's all he was offered, pretty much. I mean, he did a few other things, really. Yeah. I think he did like Meatballs 2 or something like that, and some.
But he was just offered Return of the
pretty
Living
much
Dead movies.
Pretty much like horror movies. Most of his filmography is horror. So.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he's the horror guy.
Yeah.
Got pigeonholed. Oh, now the soldiers come
got
back.
paid money.
2 seconds after they save the day, the soldiers come back.
Like they're walking away like
they don't debrief them or anything.
It's like the end of The Burbs.
Yeah.
We've conquered.
Oh no, the ending of The Burbs is way better in this movie.
Well, no shit. The Burbs is on
epic.
I
wish The Burbs was 3 hours long.
I wish it was 4. I wish it was a continuous movie that never stopped.
Continuous series that.
I wish
20 seasons.
Like a reality show, like the cameras constantly showing the neighborhood.
Could be our life.
I would love that.
Red Rover.
Let Ray go on over.
And there we go. Look at this.
Yeah.
There's that head again. You motherfucker.
Ted, what is the head doing there?
I have no idea because the head wasn't attached to any body.
It was in the house.
Yes, and now the head is there. This is a continuity error of epic proportions.
Yeah, and that's it. That's the movie.
That's pretpretty much the end of the movie.
Yeah, that's Return of the Living Dead 2.
I think...
It was fun.
It's fun. I think I liked it a little bit less the second time. Because actually, when I watched it for the show, it was the first time I ever saw it.
Same.
I don't think... Yeah. I mean, some of it I kind of... Like, I know that kid, so I must have seen some of it before.
Yeah.
But I didn't see it anytime recently in my life.
It was a fresh look, and it was one of those movies where, watching it once is great. Are you ever going to watch it again? You probably not.
But it was good for James Karen playing that character, Ed. The guy that played Joey, he's good too, but James Karen makes that movie.
Yeah.
And, once he's not in it anymore, I kind of lose a little bit of interest, but can't beat the first one, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
That one was just gonzo bonkers.
That's why you got a 2, 3, 4, and 5.
That's right.
Just from the first one.
And, it's kind of funny that the only reason that it kind of got made is because, one of the guys still owned the rights to the Living Dead name and wanted to use it and make a movie. So we kind of went off in a little bit of a different direction on that one.
Yes, we did.
But still kind of fun. Like, I thought we had fun sitting here for an hour and a half. I knew we could.
Yeah,
I knew we would.
Hey, we went off the deep end here a couple times.
Nobody listens anyway. Nobody gonna watch this hour and a half show.
I know.
Maybe one person will listen to the whole.
Just
damn
us
thing.
hanging out the last hour. Probably.
And after a half an hour, if you're not realizing this filthy what we're talking about, you're gonna find out. So.
But yeah, but anyways, it was
Someone
fun.
will comment that it was offensive. Well, you couldn't tell in 15 minutes that it was dirty. You letting your kid watch it?
But hey, if you're here still listening and watching,
congratulations, you've made it.
Yeah,
You have the stamina of an ox.
look forward to some other videos and the Christmas video next week.
Which I don't know anything about.
Right before Christmas. Going to be fun. And until next time, right? I'm not sure what we're going to be doing next week, but we will keep you informed.
Keep me informed.
Catch you guys later.